You're supposed to harmonize, Robyn.
Why, please, I can't sing.
You weren't in a choir, but that's fine. Hey guys, welcome back. It is an amazing Tuesday. Fab, darling. Robyn, how are you feeling today?
I am, you can never fully recover after a long weekend. And
Feel
it's
you.
the Mondayest Tuesday ever. But I'm all good. How are you?
I'm good. I actually have tea because we're gonna be spilling the tea. Okay.
Got sparkling
Today
water?
about low down and dirty dogs, aka cheaters. Okay, and this goes for men and for women. So we're not just talking to me. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. How you feel about the topic, Robyn? I do feel like it's very spicy. It is something that we haven't really done. How you feel?
I think it's extremely spicy. I think it's hot, hot, hot. I definitely think that it's a topic that needed to be discussed on this platform for these people because it's something that happens all the time. We need to figure out, like, the people that are cheating in this economy, how are you all doing it? Because there's a cost factor involved. The people that are married and cheating, like, you all literally made a covenant with God. How are you not scared? The people that target married people, like, do you need medication? Like, talk to us. What is actually going on?
Okay, but let's back it up first.
Yeah.
Why do you think people cheat? Like legit?
You know, this past weekend I made Livon watch Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2. And both of the films have cheating in it. The first one is obviously Marcus and Angela, and then Mike. Thank God he like couldn't stand Mike. None of us can. I don't know if I've forgiven him yet. But Tyler Perry says in the second one, because his wife in the movie starts having like this emotional affair, and when he's with his buddies, he says, for guys to cheat, there's no attachments involved, and it's usually just a once off thing, and they don't even know why they cheat, or it's just because they've got some attention or whatever. And he says, but when a woman cheats, it's completely different because it takes a while. Something must push her to actually think about cheating or even start cheating. And it's an emotional attachment that is way more serious than when a guy does it. And now I'm watching Insecure, while rewatching Insecure, and I've just watched Issa cheat on Lawrence. And like, I feel bad, like, I hate cheating, firstly. And I was watching it obviously a little bit more grown now and married compared to when we watched it. But like, she was going through a rough patch and a little bit of attention came her way and she just dived straight into a messy situationship. I think people
Yeah.
cheat because, I don't know, there's a chemical imbalance in their brain that's saying just do something stupid because you are just, I don't know. I don't know why people cheat, actually. I don't know why.
I feel like it just boils down to one word: insecure. Okay, this could be insecure in yourself, in your sexuality, in your identity, in your relationship, in your partner. It could
Mm-hmm.
be anything. It boils down to insecurity, because I know that just because you're not attracted to your wife anymore, or whatever the case may be, that is never the sole reason for a man cheating. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Or a husband, I don't know, not playing his part, whatever the case may be. It boils down to you being insecure in some sort of aspect of your life or your relationship. Point blank, period. People that are insecure in themselves, that want an ego boost, that want to feel wanted and needed, go out and cheat. And sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with their partners, you know. So I don't know, but I'm totally judging people who cheat. I don't care.
You're
No one
not
gets the
supposed
shot,
to
but
judge, girl.
I'm judging. So have you ever cheated?
Oh, can't you start with have you been cheated on? So that the second question can be like a yes. I mean, okay, I'll be honest. I have cheated on an ex.
Not when you married one.
Obviously not. I will. Let me tell you something. If I ever hurt this man, then I don't know what. I'm just, when God just gives you somebody designed specifically for you, that like no weapon formed against my marriage shall prosper, even if it's like we shouldn't be forming the weapons anyway. So I have cheated on a boyfriend. I was young and dumb and just having fun. And let me tell you something, when they say the wheel is round, what do they say? The world is round. What comes around goes around. Please, what went around came back around for me because I got cheated on as well by the person you would least expect it from. But now that bygones are bygones, and when I say the person that cheated on me, thank you. Because you did me a world of a favor. And his friend, it was both our friends, actually told me what had happened. But in that lesson of being cheated on, yes, it's sad. Yes, you
What makes
do feel.
I think it is.
Remember somebody cheated on me with a singer?
Oh yeah. Okay, got it. Hey, we never expected that, eh?
Never in
Woo,
a
we never.
million years. But you know what I also realized? When the Bible says do not covet the possessions of others, it goes for the same as well. Because people out here, male and female, can see your partner doing well for you and they won't want that for themselves in terms of just being treated like that for somebody else to do that. They would want your partner to treat them like that. That's part of coveting. And you know what? We rebuke you in the name of Jesus because, A, that is not right. You shouldn't covet anything. That's why it's in the Ten Commandments. Like, do not covet the possessions of
Wow.
others, but the person did me a favor, so I'm also saying thank you. Another thing is the toxic ex of mine that we spoke about, and he loves me not. He got caught in the first stages of cheating, so he didn't hide it very well. And when I confronted him about it, he was like, "Oh, I was just trying to see if I have game." I'm like, "Of course you don't have game, but that's no excuse to try and see you in like a fully committed relationship." And then I broke up with him, and I was just like, "Meh,
Wild.
I know." But in the same breath, I feel like we're really getting deep on this episode, but I feel like with that same toxic ex, like emotionally, I cheated because I had a crush on the guy at work. And you remember? Like,
You were in a full blown committed emotional relationship with
full
him.
blown. The guy didn't even know I had a crush on him. But like, we were
I
such good friends.
you
You think he
had
knew?
a crush on you.
But
That's just my
anyway,
opinion.
at least like the cheating never like, these are never like physically cheated. Something could have
Yeah.
happened, but I think we were both like strong enough to say like we both in relationships. Our personalities
Okay.
match, but let's respect our partners. But anyway, that's my little story time about cheating in my life before I got married. Have you ever cheated on somebody or been cheated on?
No, I've never been in a relationship before, Kat. But what I will
Me
say though,
too.
but if there's one thing that I hate, I absolutely hate a cheater. Bro, if you want me to lose my mind,
Cheat.
come at me. You've got a partner, or like just try throw an eyelash at me, and you've got a partner. You know what happened the one day? Let me spill the tea. Me and Kat were still dating at this time, right?
Yeah.
We're going nicely on dates, and we walked past, you know, a situationship, an old situationship of
What
ours.
are you
We were
checkers on
never
the
like,
bluff?
Yeah, but it wasn't in check. It was just in the mall, like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And whenever in like a serious committed relationship or whatever, so I would never claim this person. But we're in a situation. And winks at me. And Kat was like next to me. The best part, we go back to Kat's place or whatever. That time I still had Facebook. I hear my phone go, bzz, and when I check, it's this person.
The
And they sent me a
winker.
message saying, here's what they said. You still make my heart skip a beat.
Sir, it sounds like you got heart issues. That sounds like a murmur in Grey's Anatomy. You should get that checked out.
Bro, like, okay, for me, it was a joke because it's just like, what are you even doing, bro? You've got 2 kids.
You
You're
literally
in a
saw me
long,
in the mall with my boyfriend. What are you trying to prove?
but bro, even if I wasn't with a boyfriend, like, you are in a long term relationship, like, y'all got 2 kids, like, what are you doing? Like, legit, what are you doing? Like, you have the audacity. Anyway, I didn't reply, whatever. I just blocked him. I was just like, I'm not busy with this shit.
Proud
And
of
then
you.
another story I clearly, we were out on a girls' night once at Florida Road. Remember when we were at that like corner like restaurant bar vibe?
Next to
And
peas.
not next to Keys. This was like further up. It
Yeah.
was like further, yeah. And Natalia was there. And there was that married guy, that older married guy that
Oh my gosh.
and my mind. I swore him, I swore his mother, I swore everyone. Because I'm just, you have to, what do you think of me? What do I look like, the kind of woman that's going to be out here just strolling on these streets? Ew, disgusting, vomit in my mouth. So I am so not here for a cheater. It disgusts me. It just
Same.
doesn't align with my values. Let me put it that way. But if I was a hoe, I would be out here doing the most. But it just doesn't align with who I am as a person, bro.
Oh,
Like,
how
it
we were
legit doesn't.
raised.
Or how we were raised, but even aside from that, because I feel like when you grow up, you can decide to do away with certain models and values that you were
Hmm.
taught. Um, Irrespective, like, I don't know, for me, it just doesn't give me the satisfaction and the thrill that it gives other people, you know? And I think that's also why I was not in any serious relationships or whatever. Yeah, I would have like a little fling, little situationship here and there, whatever. It was never anything like committed or anything serious, because I was just like, you trash. You trash. Like, it doesn't go.
For me, when I
So
was
yeah,
younger,
bro.
I used to always say, you know what? Don't cheat on me. Just break up with me and go do what you want to do.
Feel you.
Like, I just don't understand people
Feel you.
that cheat. It's beyond me at this point. You know what's even worse? How do you feel about the married people and the men that are cheating with other men?
I just feel like it's the norm. It's such a norm. And I mean, nobody wants to talk about it because it's so like taboo. I think, especially like in the colored community. Yeah, yeah, and there you hear people like saying, "Oh, you heard this one is strolling with this one, and oh, he's strolling behind his house back with a man." But I think it's more common than we even realize. I think a lot
Yeah.
of men, seemingly straight men, are actually gay. Period. Whether we hear a story about them or not. But a lot of people are just scared to come out of the closet and be like, you know what? I actually swing both ways, or you know, it's like this or it's like that. I think it's like a norm, bro. How do you feel about it? Because I feel like you've heard actual stories, though. Like, you've heard legit stories.
I
Oh,
do. I know the stories for not all the people, but some of the people. And some people's closets are like, there's not even skeletons, there's just other boys in there, And I think it's so sad. I think to disrespect your covenant with God or your vows, like, forget the fact that it's with the same sex. Like, that one side will deal with that later. But to just, your vows are so sacred. It's you and your partner becoming one with God and in God. So you're not just now cheating on your husband or your wife. Now, you're forgetting about God in the mixture and what must happen. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a covenant. A covenant with God is so, so sacred. So, how do you have enough? I don't even want to say courage. How do you have oomph to break this covenant that you're not even scared of the consequences?
Yeah, but I do feel like people don't really understand what marriage is because people, they marry and then they want an open marriage, or they marry and they still want to like swing on the side or whatever. People don't understand what marriage is, and I think that's where the problem stems from. And it's the
Mm,
same thing with dating. It's the same thing with dating. Why are you going to be in a monogamous relationship when you clearly want more than like one partner? Then openly communicate that, hey, I want to open like a sisters wives club
like big
and just
love.
be in like polygamy. Hey, you know what I mean? Like it just boils down. People don't know how to communicate. People also don't know what they want. People are liars. That's like, bro, I think it's just a lot of reasons as to why people cheat, and it's disgusting. Don't get into a committed relationship with somebody if this person in their head thinks that they're the only one, you're the only one, and this is forever. Rather don't do it. Rather call it a day, you know?
Same.
And then again, like I'm even thinking of people that are just in relationships and that are young and that are our age. Like, what reason would you have to cheat? Like, let's say, for example, right, a male that is like 30 years old. Maybe he's got a good job, he's got a car, perhaps he still lives at home. Because that is quite common, even in the colored community, right? And he's dating a decent girl. She's also got a job or whatever, decent. And they're dating for a while. And then boom, you hear one of them cheats. Why would you cheat if this person is seemingly decent, good, worthy of being in a relationship with? It boils down to you. You are the problem. Because if this person wasn't meeting certain expectations, why couldn't you communicate this with them? Why do you feel the need to go out and seek validation from somebody else, to seek satisfaction or pleasure from somebody else? You know?
Yeah,
So for me, it's all about the individual. Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem.
it is about the
So
individual. No, it's. And how do you feel about the males and females that specifically target taken people?
it's sick. The funny thing is, I just made a video today on TikTok speaking about married people covering their relationships, covering their marriages, and stuff like that. And it's like you said, that's what coveting is. When somebody wants what you have, you don't realize how many people are looking in from the outside into your marriage, into your family, and being like, I want that. Like, how did
Mm,
this tier get
yeah.
like such a decent man now? How did you, or how did he find such a good wife? Like, damn, such a decent woman. I want that. I've got money, I've got cars, I can pretend to be like the perfect, I don't know, Casanova and gentleman. I'm gonna get her. And then that, for me, in my opinion, that's how it starts. And the same thing with like single women gunning for married men. I feel like it's the same thing. How sick are you that you specifically target married men? Because they want that commitment. They know, okay, this guy can commit to a woman, clearly holding her down at home, the provider. I want that. Because sometimes when you like mingle with single men and stuff like that, single men are also in the game, they're running the field, they're doing
Yeah.
what you're doing. So it's not as appealing. Whereas looking at a married man being a good man, being a dad maybe, or whatever provider, you want that. So it's sick. How do you feel?
I think it's just sick. In all honesty, I think witches are out there. A, coveting. B, I get that the dating pool is now run by the municipality and it's not that great. And things happen, you
And it's
know.
so, yeah.
It doesn't give you the right to go after somebody else's person. You don't know. Like, and I know that there's more females on earth than there are men and stuff. But for the life of me, I can't understand how these males and females do it. Like sir, ma'am, you literally have a spirit. You need to deal with you internally and find out why you lack so much attention. Maybe go on some vitamins, maybe go on a self soul searching mission to find out why you only
Yeah.
like attention from a specific type of situation, be it a person in a relationship, committed, or even a married person. Why do you like attention specifically only from them, or your iron levels low? What's going on up here that, or internally
But
and
women though,
emotionally? Yeah?
they're also sick because they have this thing like, oh, I can pull any guy. I can even pull a guy that's like in a relationship. So that's what it also boils down to. It's all about ego. No, my ring light didn't just switch off on me. So it's all about ego, and it's just like, I'll show this girl, I'll take her man, you know, and then boom, then the
I
girl
think
starts making moves to get
I
the
also
man.
think like if these females say like, yo, I'll take a man and you say, listen, okay, try and the man goes, he's trash. You belong with DSW because now what must happen now?
Trash, beyond,
Like
like beyond trash. But also, like a more of a lighter note, cheating is just so much work, bruh. Do you
like
know how much energy it takes to cheat? How costly it is. It's so costly. Do these people like what kind of jobs are about that's just financing the cheating stuff? Hey, what are y'all doing?
it's
Explain.
a lot for me. Like
It's just consuming. Like imagine dealing with two Livans. You gotta give attention to two men. You
what
gotta
is
make
the
dates for two men. You gotta do you
I
have that
can't.
energy, bruh?
I can't. This
Then
one
you
is
gotta hide
allergic
your
to
phone,
everything as it is.
dude. Then you gotta hide your phone, hide your messages,
Delete.
bruh. The person delete. Then you forget, then you gotta put a lock, and then you forget, and oh, anxiety.
I know. Can I throw a case study at you and just get your thoughts? So I was friends with somebody, and she was in a fully fledged committed relationship. When we met and became friends, she was like, this is the guy I'm going to marry, and I love him so much. Our families love each other. When the time is right and finances are right, we're gonna get married. Like months go by and we both get transferred somewhere else in our jobs where we are introduced to new people, working in new teams, and she befriends this other guy at work and they fall in love. It was like love at first sight, love at first connection code in IT, and she breaks up with her long term boyfriend who was devastated, and now she's married to this guy she met. They're happily married. You know, obviously, you don't believe everything you see on social media, but they genuinely are happily married. And, like, what is that classified as?
If one plus one is two, and two plus two is four.
Then what the F is this? Like,
Nah. No, you know what it is. I don't like. You can't tell me it's love at first sight, bro. Love doesn't work like that. It's infatuation at first sight. It is lust at first sight. That's what it is. Okay. And like you were saying, for women, it's more emotional. So she probably started chatting to this guy. They probably started getting close. Also, men are very manipulative
very.
and
Well,
they
men
know how
and
to,
females.
men and female, but I mean, like when they can see that a woman is weak for them. If they
Mm,
trash the man, they can be manipulative if they want something. And so it just makes me question the validity of her previous relationship. Like, how solid was that so-called relationship? You wanted to spend your life with this man, And now you bump into Mr. Good Looking here, and then boom, how the other one is gone, high and dry.
Hey,
Gone.
go on.
Nah, I like the thing is also too people are not serious though. People are not serious. People also just say things just for enjoy. Like, oh, I'm gonna marry this guy, I'm spend my life with him, might as well, there's no one better. And then when somebody better does come along, it's just like, oh, okay, maybe I don't love this other one as much. And let me just take a risk and see if it's better there. That's what it is. And especially when it comes to men, though, because I've heard this before. A reason why a lot of men cheat is because they go tasting here, tasting there, tasting there. Oh, the next best thing. Okay, cool. Nicki Minaj comes along. Oh, damn, big ass, big boobs, whatever. She's so beautiful. Let me dip there and see like what's good. Then Kim Kardashian comes along. Shit, it's Kim. Like, let me just see, you know. And then you go and you taste, thinking it's better, 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 better. Meanwhile, it's not better. You think the grass is green? It's not, bro.
The
It's
grass
not. I
is
promise you,
greener
it's
where
not.
you water it.
Hallelujah. And so I think that chick though really was not absolutely in love with that guy she was with, the first guy. I think it was not real love. Real love never fails, bro. That is in
Amen.
the Bible. That's on the Bible. Real love never fails. And if it failed, it wasn't real love, period. Point blank, period. I said what I said.
Preach.
I said what I said. Michael B. Jordan, bro, let me tell you something. Everyone knows Michael B. Jordan is like my ultimate Hollywood crush. And
Yeah.
me and Kat have had this discussion before. If Michael B. Jordan, legit, oh, comes along, we bump into each other at a fashion show or whatever, and starts throwing an eyelash at me, as God is my witness, as much as I might be like, oh my God, it's Michael B. Jordan, he's so handsome. Being the woman that I am, like in my right mind, I will not entertain that. Why would I put myself in a position to lose what I currently have?
That
So
you've
put
worked
yourself in.
on, that you've built, that you've strengthened, that you've poured yourself into for like what 5 minutes of being forgotten about in 10.
Yeah, yeah. And men, a lot of men, I'm not even gonna say women, but a lot of men put themselves in positions that entice them to cheat. You go out with single friends. Your single friends are also running the field or whatever, as they should, they're single. But now you also want to do the same thing. Do you know what I mean? You put yourself in a position, let's say you know women are your weakness, whatever. You go out and get drunk, you know what happens, you know your kind of vibe, you haven't been delivered from that. You put yourself in that position. What's gonna happen, baby boy? What's gonna happen? You're going to cheat.
I
You're
also
going to
think
find the next
I also think birds of a feather really do flock together for cheaters, scammers, workaholics. I really think so. You know, even from before Livon and I even got married, I knew I prayed for this man. God gave me my sign. But I never looked at another guy in like, oh, he's cute, you know? Or if we're on the street, you don't look at somebody else that way, whether you're married or even whether you're in a relationship. If you're serious about your person, no, you don't. I'm so sorry. You can't picture yourself with anybody else. You can't.
yeah,
You can't. And if you can, you're not with the right person. Same thing, if you don't trust your person, you shouldn't be together. But now when you're
period.
attracted to other people, like what you said, you wouldn't give Michael B. Jordan 5 minutes of your time if it's gonna come at the cost
No.
of your marriage. Like if you are in a relationship and you and Bay are walking down the street and Aniki comes along and walks past you and his eyes shift to Aniki and off me or what we were talking about, you're gone. Get rid right now. I'm so sorry.
Get
A,
rid.
you're not going to disrespect me on these streets. And B, what you looking at her for if I'm, or you, like, the whole package? No, like, I can't wrap my head around it. I want to be with my person even in heaven. I want every lifetime with him. Same person that's allergic to everything. As much
People are
as,
also,
yeah.
no, I'm saying people are also hurt. Hurt people hurt people.
Hey, preach.
Like another thing is also too, like if your ego was hurt, somebody cheated on you, and you're like, you know what, I gave that relationship my all, and that person still cheated on me. So you know what? I'm not gonna be serious anymore. I'll just do whatever if I want. And then the next person you date, you decide, I don't care. Meanwhile, this is your wife from God, but you go and you ruin it, you go cheat, you go do whatever you want. Because why? Your ego was hurt and was bruised. You didn't heal from that. You didn't deal with it so
Yeah.
that you don't go and repeat the same. Hurt people, bro.
Would
That's
you take
what it
back
is.
a cheater
No,
if God asked you to do
bro,
it?
once a cheater, huh? If you ask me,
If God asked you to do it? You know
God
what I'm
knows me.
asking? No, no.
That's the Heavenly Father.
The
He
other
knows me
day,
so well.
I was reading my Bible and I came upon the book of Hosea. And you know what happened with Hosea? And I'm just like, Lord, me and Hosea, we don't have the same kind of hearts. Like, and I just sat there and I thought, like, if what happened to Hosea happened to me, like, he had to go and buy his wife out of the brothel. And the man did that. Like, Hosea, big ups to you, my man. And I'm just like, Lord, I know you wouldn't put me in a situation like this because you know my heart. But, like, hey, that man is strong. Like, that's why I'm asking the question that I'm asking because, like, hey,
No, I'm saying that story of Hosea is wild. Even the movie Redeeming Love, which is based on
like,
the story of Hosea, it is wild. Okay. But in order to be in the will of God, you just gotta, obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And sometimes God will really call you to do crazy things for
yep.
his glory. But also too, I know that like God is not gonna do that with all of us now, my babes. Okay, He's not gonna be like, okay, y'all all gonna be Hoseas up on these streets. Take back all the cheaters. Cheaters unite. He's not gonna do that. I know my God won't do that. So please don't read the
Like,
book of Hosea and think you are Hosea the second, and now you're gonna be going to the brothel to take your girl back. Okay,
yeah.
pray about it. Ask concerning spirits because some of them are not. What was her name?
You think I know? Oh,
Hosea's wife.
Lord. It's just Hosea's wife for now.
Anyway, some of them might be like Hosea's wife. Some of the women actually might be Delilah. Some of them might be Jezebel. Okay, and you're taking these spirits back into your life.
Thinking it's love.
Don't
It's
do it.
not love.
You know, Hyper, wild, absolutely wild. So, my next question: have you ever caught somebody in the act of cheating? Doesn't have to be your partner or whatever. It could be anyone. Have you ever caught them like in the act?
No, I can't say that I have. Because let me tell you something now. Snitches get stitches. When I tell you I'm a true friend, even though like my cousins are my friends, if I know that this person is with my friend and I see my friend's boyfriend on the streets and my friend is not on his arm, I am the queen of taking secret pictures. Ask T, ask anybody else. Best believe you're getting this message, piping hot, and with proof. I am not going to be, I would want to be told. Send me a picture as well. I'm not saying I'm not going to believe you, but I want to see. I want to be told. So I will tell somebody else. Like, what we're not going
Yeah,
to do in 2023 after the year it's been is still beat around the bush and hide and lie and no.
yeah,
And you?
yeah, yeah, bro. Like my witnessing was quite hectic. Like, bruh,
You witnessed some?
I was, uh,
You witnessed something? Because I haven't
yes.
witnessed it. I'm just saying, I would. Who did you witness?
Li- li- You know what the worst part of this whole thing was? The wife of this guy is the most sweetest, most
Oh,
amazing. She's
shit.
so beautiful. And like this was even before, I think she was pregnant with their first child.
Yeah. No, I
And
think
he was
I'm
out here
remembering.
at bars, literally kissing females, wanting to do the most. And this is the thing about alcohol, bro. This is the thing about alcohol. And that's why a lot of people say alcohol is really demonic. Because the kinds of things, it alters your reality. It alters your conscious. That's why people wake up and they're like, oh my what, I don't know what I did. Because of the spirit behind alcohol. And I'm not blaming it for his actions because he clearly didn't seem drunk that night when like
Yeah.
this person and him, were kissing and like jewelerizing or whatever. But I know that the female was intoxicated, you know. So, oh, it was yeah. Thinking back, like it was something we were like, no, we're gonna take this all with grace. We're never gonna mention it. The female was very disgusted in herself and like remorseful about the whole situation and stuff. But it's not nice. It's not something nice to witness. You know, especially now being married, looking back, like in hindsight, I'm just like, yo, like I feel shit that I had to even be in that kind of environment, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, I have witnessed it and it's not nice.
Yeah. And when it
So yeah.
comes to like, because I've ended a friendship because this person, the friend, insisted on just cheating on her husband. And I was like, goes against my morals, goes against my values. You shouldn't have got married if you want to be a hoe, you know?
This is the thing though. This is the thing. Like,
Would you end a
that's what I'm
friendship
saying. People,
on based on like that?
yes, I wouldn't even be friends with somebody like that. Because, and don't like, bro, everything is a spirit. I don't care. People that are like, oh, you're over spiritual, you're over this, you're over that. It is a spirit
That's the
behind you that's
spirit.
working, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want that spirit coming to attach itself on me or my husband. I don't know what other spirits you're carrying because you dipping it and doing it like all over the show, and you're bringing back all these soul ties. Now we're friends and we're gonna be associating with each other. I leave me out. Leave me out. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not saying that there is no like I don't know redemption or forgiveness of for somebody who truly repents. Yes, there is, but if the person is okay with that kind of lifestyle and that's the lifestyle they choose to live, I don't want none, bro. I don't want those kinds of people in my life. So no, I will not be friends with them. And you?
I've already ended a friendship for once in that situation, and I'll gladly do it again.
Yeah.
I do not condone bullshit. Ever since I moved to Cape Town, I've been on my Zoom. I do not condone
Yeah.
bullshit, whether it's cheating, lying, being manipulative, not being accountable or responsible, being full of shit, nothing. I am not tolerating it any longer. Say what you want. Call me Cruella. Call me a gremlin. We are growing. 2023 almost tried to kill us. So,
Hey,
nothing. I'm not going to tolerate anything anymore. If I have zero friends, it's fine. But we're not going to be
period.
playing this game
I
now
totally
where
get
we
you.
all joke about sitting in hell. I want to burn for you and your sins. Because, like, as much as you can say, oh no, it's their actions and they ultimately chose it, you can also be an enabler in some sort of way. Now, if I'm
Yep.
enabling, I'm
Yep.
actively involved, I'm
Yep.
also like, no, I'm so sorry, I can't. My eternity cannot be dependent on the friendship or a secret or And we say
Yeah.
all this now, and I know we're still young, and people probably are like, oh, just listen to these girls. The truth of the matter is,
Yeah.
we were raised right.
Yeah.
It just boils down
Yeah.
to that.
I fully agree with you. I fully agree. So, in closing, what would you like your final words to be to all the cheaters out there? So, the mic is yours.
Guys, let me get a mic. Stop hurting people. Really, you guys, the heart, yes, it's deceitful according to the Bible, but it's also very fragile. People have enough on their plates already. Now there's depression and anxiety and the economy and this and that. And on top of that, people must deal with lying ass cheaters. Like when Jesus said, do unto others as you would like done unto you, he meant it in all aspects of life. Do not cheat on
Agree.
somebody, especially for the cheaters that get so shocked when it happens right back to them and then they want to commit and EOC themselves. And they are so, do not cheat, period. I said this growing up when I was a teenager. You'd rather break up with the person and go mingle than mingle in a committed relationship. It's not okay. I'm handing over the mic to you now, Nash. What is your message for all the cheaters out there?
Dear cheater, you are going to hell. You are going to hell. You're going straight to hell, babes. Repent, 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 for the time is near. Stop. Like, stop, bro. Just please, I'm begging you. Say, please. Sorry, guys. I'm so, like, stop. Stop cheating. Stop hurting the ones you love. If you've got a problem, go to therapy. Seek help. If not, stay single and mingle. That's simple. Period. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's it from us for today, guys. Yeah, we just needed to get a few things off our chest, which
Mm-hmm.
has been clogging our chest, but it's fine. It's out now. We can breathe again. Maybe next week we'll come with like a nice chilled topic.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe we'll again. We'll see how we feel based on the weather and the riptides.
Yeah.
If Mercury is in retrograde,
It's working in the
it just
microwave.
depends. I'm joking. We don't believe in star signs and all that bullshit. But yeah, thanks guys for always coming back, listening to our stories. Please like, share, and subscribe. Send it to your friends. Post like, bro, drop comments like, have you ever seen somebody cheat? Because I know there's a lot of cheaters from where we from.
Yeah.
Even old people also, especially the old ones. So yeah,
Especially, what
drop
we
comments.
didn't touch
Let's
on
chat.
just before you close. And I'm not going to say we need a part
What?
two because we don't need a part two. But there's this rumor that construction people have families whenever they go work out. Like, it's just a whole different lifestyle for them. Like, guys, go there and secure your bag. Please don't go there to make other families and live whole other lives with other aliases. Please, guys, you've got families here, and nobody seems to have watched Four Colored Girls. The lady ended up with the Powerball and three numbers because her husband was cheating. Like, guys, that's all I wanted to say. That's my second part in closing.
You know what, guys? We actually might need a part two because that's a whole other topic. Repent, repent, guys, repent. Hi, Robyn, let's go. Repent, guys. Woo, this was fire.
Thanks so much,
Bye.
guys. Forget to comment and tell us your old experiences, and we will see you all next week in heaven, not in hell.
After y'all repent. Bye.